Hi, welcome. Another video from Frankenfoot for Clash of Clans. I hope you like the new theme music. I probably will never do that again. Well, by some weird fluke, we never started a war last night, so it's going to be a day till we start war tonight, and there'll be a day without a lag of video. And I could have posted a historical attack that I've done, but I find myself with a bit of free time with everyone at home asleep. So that's odd for me. So I figured what I'd do is I'd do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk about what I do for raiding. And I'm going to talk about a new tactic I'm trying for using Valks that I'm having mixed success with. Uh, and we'll just see where that takes us. So what you're looking at right here is a typical raid army that I might have, and it fluctuates a little bit. Let's see, what's the best way to do that? I can do it like this. So at the moment, I'm using 10 giants, 4 healers, P.E.K.K.A, a couple of baby drags, couple of or a slew, I guess, of goblins, as you want to say, and then about 1 metric crap ton of wizards. So, and the intent is that I'm going to do a queen walk, and let the queen take away half of the base or a chunk of the base, and then come in with whatever tanking troops I have at the moment. In this case, it's mostly giants with a P.E.K.K.A thrown in there for fun. And I'll use rage spells to keep the queen up, and once things get into the core of the base, drop a rage spell and just let them just crack through that pretty hard. But I've done various different compositions of this. I have been previously using like maybe 12 giants or so, and no P.E.K.K.As, and for a while it may be more baby dragons, and for a while I was doing 3 P.E.K.K.As and no giants. It all works pretty well. The strategy for dark elixir raiding is pretty much have a high level queen with healers and drop her anywhere on the map and then you win. It's actually a bit more complicated than that. I shouldn't trivialize it to that extent. But it really does help having a high level queen. The queen walk is very effective for raiding. It's very hard to defend against. But just to show you some tactics, let's see, what's a good one? I picked a good one. Here's a good representative one. Maybe isn't the best haul. But here's Aslan's base, a Lion Witch and the Wardrums fan, I presume. But let's say a base pops up like this. So the first thing I check is I want at least 2,000 dark elixir, and he's got 2,020. So I'm feeling good. This is the base I'll hit. I usually just wait till one has over 2,000. I'll take it because I don't have all the time in the world to wait for the best base. So I'll just hop on that pony and ride. And at this point, I'll attack any Town Hall 9. They're not too powerful for me with this strategy, at least to get the DE. That doesn't mean I can 3-star them, but you're pretty hard pressed to find a base that is protective enough of the DE, the Dark Elixir, that I can't quite get into it with this strategy. The only way that I've had trouble with is for those big ring bases, and you'll see that's kind of what my base looks like. The home base has just got this big ring around it, and the Dark Elixir is just way out in the middle of nothing in the center of the base. I do have trouble with those with this army composition because I just have a hard time getting a big enough funnel to do it. So I'll often ignore those unless it's just a really good haul. But you'd have to funnel really well to do that. But the typical strategy is first find a base with 2,000 DE, then find out where it is. This elixir storage is not very full, or the drill's not very full. Uh-oh, I got a baby toy that's playing phantomly. It must be a ghost in this house. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I'm also icing my foot. I don't know if y'all can hear that either. But the name Frankenfoot, it's because my feet have turned into Frankenstein-like monsters because I run so much. Anyway, not that any of that matters. My name isn't Frank whatsoever. But, what was I talking about? Oh, Clash of Clans, that's right. So almost all of the elixir is stored in this dark elixir storage in the town hall and maybe the clan castle here. So it's good. It means you got to penetrate to the middle of the base to get that. And so what you normally do is find a good spot to drop your queen, and then let her kind of walk around a corner of the base, taking stuff out, and then drop whatever troops you're going to try to penetrate into the center of the base in, about caddy corner, and let them just kind of come in. This army composition I've got mostly P.E.K.K.A, so I'll probably drop a P.E.K.K.A to tank, some wizards behind it to start the funnel, and then wall breakers to bust in, and then more P.E.K.K.As behind them, and a jump spell to take everybody into the center here, And then I'll drop rages and all sorts of chaos will erupt in the center of the base. So what I probably should have done is looked for the clan castle and seen if I can lure, but it's infrequent that something pops up in the clan castle that you can't handle with poison these days. So it's really a lost art, at least for this strategy, because a queen with healers can take on just about anything if she's got her ability. The most worrisome thing is probably a P.E.K.K.A, but those are kind of rare to find in a clan castle. So if I were smart, I probably would have started here and tried to take out these heroes straight up, but I actually don't think I did that in this raid. So let's see what I did, and I'll talk through it. Oh, the baby dragons. The baby dragons are important because they help with the funnel, right? So that's probably where I started. If I drop the queen here, I can drop a baby dragon here, and queen might get angry at it. We'll find out. But the baby dragon can start clearing these things here, and they're a lot better than minions because they can take a bunch of hits. So once that archer tower locks on a minion, he's done. But a baby dragon can survive a while. I'll actually even start pestering that king for a bit. So let's just see what the heck I did here. So out comes the queen and 4 healers. Level 30 queen helps a lot. Baby dragon over here, starting to take these buildings out. Queen is not yet aggroed to the baby dragon. And the first important thing is rage spells. So my queen has been taking a little bit too much point defense damage. I think she's going to build it back up now that that cannon's down. But do not be stingy on dropping a rage spell somewhere in the vicinity to try to get the queen and the healers, but mostly you want to get the healers because that'll racket her right up back to max health. So notice what the baby dragon did for us. Just knocked out a few buildings, but that's enough. The queen's going to walk in this direction now. Unfortunately, she didn't go after the enemy queen, but that's life. And so here comes a P.E.K.K.A, and the wizard's behind it, so I'm starting the funnel on this side. Wall breakers come out, 2 sets of 3, so they'll bust the wall, maybe a second wall. The rest of the P.E.K.K.As come out, and their job is just to kind of crank into the core. And I go ahead and drop the heal spell really early, send a baby dragon in too, just to add to the chaos. And everybody's going to try to wander in eventually. Here come the P.E.K.K.As redirecting now. They're going to go jump in the middle. Rage spell goes down to get these healers cooking. Another rage spell goes down. And all the P.E.K.K.As got to do is find their way in here at all. And then, that's the P.E.K.K.A hitting things noise. Wizards come in, queen comes in, P.E.K.K.As come in, and it's just chaos. I dropped the what do you call them? Goblins into. So this is kind of a sloppy raid, not really the best executed. Did some stupid things, but it's just a strong enough strategy that you get in there, you'll do your business, you'll take care of it. If all you want to do is strike the core and get the dark elixir, this is pretty solid. Of course, it does help to have a high level queen. So things that can go wrong, though, if your queen starts taking too much point defense too early, you're going to have to use your rages pretty quick. If you drop your healers and your queen in a way that she's going to walk right into some air defenses straight up, that's also a very bad thing, so don't do that. So let's pick another one here. So I 3, let's see. Let's try this one. So I threw some giants in this one. I got the DE, and this was another really sloppy raid. Let's see. Okay, starting with the queen walk, baby dragon the funnel. Queen's going to walk in this direction. You can see that there's all sorts of gold and stuff sitting on top of the clan castle, so there's probably some good loot in the clan castle. We'll try to get that too. Baby dragon on this side, all he's got to worry about is an archer tower, so he can start the funnel over here. And the mistake I made over here is I brought giants, but I didn't bring a heal spell. I usually drop a heal spell on my giants when I send them in, just to keep them going into the core. See, giants come out of the clan castle, not really that big a deal. I'll drop the queen's ability and that'll take care of it. But my giants go down a lot more quickly than I had intended. Just because I didn't have a heal spell. Oh, it looks like I hit a spring trap too. I said the lumber along. I dropped a rage to keep the queen going because she took some damage from those giants. And yeah, those darn giants of mine are just taking too much damage. They run in the core, jubble, giant bombs, whiz tower Teslas. They just get vaporized. But it doesn't matter because you've got a queen with healers on them and wizards behind her, and they just got to get just in range of that dark elixir storage, and it's game over. So I brought one Peck with me. He came in, took out the dark elixir storage. Queen takes out the clan castle, or not the clan, yeah, the clan castle doesn't quite get to the town hall, but that's okay. I really don't care about trophies at this point in time. All I gotta do is get in and get that dark elixir storage. Well, let's see if I got one more where maybe I didn't suck so bad. This is here's a 3-star. We'll take a look at this one. This is another one with 3 Pekkas. So I actually decided to drop the queen in a corner here. I say never ever do that if you're doing a GoWiVaHo attack. But I drop her in, instantly takes out that queen. A lot of point defense on her, so I went ahead and dropped the first rage just to keep her alive. And then the Expo locks in on her too, so she's taking a lot of point defense damage. But that rage spell is keeping those healers, making her stay alive pretty well. Now the rage spell is gone. She's slowly dwindling her life away, so I go ahead and drop another one just to keep her going. It's not good to have them that close together. And there, down comes another baby dragon to start a funnel. Wall breakers in here. And I drop the Pekkas over here to take out these buildings. And now there's a big gap over here, so everything's going to want to redirect into here. And drop a bunch of wizards behind the Pekkas, and it's just time to wreck, right? Jump spell here to get them into the core. Had to use my queen ability because her health was getting low. Sitting goblins in behind them with a rage spell. It's fascinating how quickly they can wipe through a town hall, wipe through a dark elixir storage. Of course, one bomb and they're toast. But yeah, core's gutted thanks to just a few goblins, 7 goblins, and that town hall's gone. That dark elixir storage is gone. I've got Pekkas over here. I've got the queen over here, and this base is just getting slaughtered. Of course, it's a weak base with weak walls, not max defenses, and I'm almost max for town hall 9, though I don't have a king at the moment. But yeah, easy peasy. So at this point, I've done everything. We'll just let it play out and see how it goes, and I had just enough troop strength left to take it all in. All right. Well, just for fun, let's see. I've got an army cooked up. Yeah. And I got a heal spell this time. I haven't used this army composition in a while, but let's see if I can find a good base. We'll attack and we'll see how it goes. All right, 16,000 D or 1,600 Dark Elixir, not enough. Oh, that's a Town Hall 11. Although his expos are empty. Nah. Where would it be? Dark Elixir is empty. I'd have to get all 3 of those storages to make it worthwhile, and that just seems like too much. Let's keep looking. All right, Town Hall 9, not enough. Here we go, Town Hall 9. Not that strong for being in Masters, but let's see, what are we going to do? Let's drop the Queen right here with archers behind, or healers behind him. Baby Dragon can come up here. Now that the Queen's distracted, he's at liberty to go do whatever he wants. Take these buildings out. I want the Queen to walk to the southwest. There she goes, doing exactly what she's supposed to. Expo's on her, so she's got some heat. High level Expo, too, for this. Okay, she's taking some damage. We'll go ahead and drop a rage. Oh, just in time, too, because that Tesla popped up. Let's see, we'll drop another baby dragon here. Oh, where's she doing? She's now going inside the base. So, new plan. Let's drop a jump spell there. We'll go ahead and drop all our giants, Pekka behind them, and a nice ring of wizards. And, of course, they're going to walk in the wrong direction, but, you know, can't win them all. Go and drop... Ooh, Queen's almost done. Alright, so giants are into the core. Let's see, what should we do here? This is not going very well. But we'll drop a rage here. See if I can convince some wizards to go into the core. And here's some goblins behind them. And I forgot to drop my wall breakers, but whatever. Here, we'll send them out. They'll do something. I don't even know what's in the clan castle. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Well, everything's going everywhere except for that dark elixir storage, isn't it? Okay, there goes some goblins and some wizards, and the dark elixir storage has fallen. Alright, so what's going on? We got giants over here. Queen's pretty much at full health, shooting a wall. Healer's over here keeping some giants alive. Peck is wandering around the base like the goofball he is. How did they not get that dark elixir drill? But that doesn't matter. Nothing in it. So look at this. I'm pretty much doing nothing, and it's just going around and destroying this base. This works so well sometimes, I wonder if I should use it for war attacks, but yeah, I might actually get the 3. We'll see. It doesn't matter. I've met my objective. I've got all the dark elixir storage, or all the dark elixir except for that one guy up there. And it's only 28, so it's not worth burning a clan castle over. Let's see if we'll do it. We got 43 seconds left. Pop, pop. Alright. One last defense. It's locked on the giants. Oh, look, that wizard's going up. No, he's not going up. Oh, I just don't think I'm going to have the time. This is just like every war attack. Pretty much had it, but just ran out of time. Alright, you guys. You got 1, 2. Now, are you going to try to shoot some walls? Or are you going to actually wander up to where you can go in range? Uh-oh. 12, 11, 10, 9. Queen? No, she's shooting on a wall. Nothing else is going to get there in time. Oh, well, it was close to a 3. Weak base, but yeah, so that's how good that strategy is. Some rages on the healers, and you got a powerful queen, and she'll just walk right in there and take care of business. It's truly terrifying what a high-powered queen can do. I also teased a little bit of GoWiVaHo stuff, so let's look at that. So, so the one thing I'm doing a little bit different is this army composition includes 1 giant and 2 golems, and I've got no clan castle troops here, so I don't have any bowlers with me, unfortunately. And that's nice icing on the cake. But sometimes you can get it done without bowlers. But so my objective is I'm going to drop 1 golem where I'm intent on breaking into. And then we'll drop 1 giant where there's not too many high hit point buildings. And if you've got high level wizards, this helps a lot. Because the 1 giant will last long enough just to have your wizards knock out these buildings. And it's basically just helping you get your funnel developed. And then if I want to break in over here, this golem will have taken a pretty good beating, so he'll be at pretty low health. But then I'll drop my fresh golem down after this wall is gone. And he'll be at high health, and he'll run right in there. So now I've got a golem who's at full health, jumping in there, drawing clan castle troops, tanking against defenses, and he'll have a lot more time to be alive to help out my queen. Plus, if I dropped a golem over here and I bust in over here, he's not going to redirect. He's just going to pound on this wall till eventually these defenses take him out. He's not going to do much help. So I've tried this a little bit with some mixed success. I haven't had a whole lot of time to do it. I don't do a lot of Valkyrie raids anymore just because it's so dark elixir intensive, and my goal is to get my king maxed out and all my dark elixir stuff done, and then I'll just have to build walls, and then I'll be done with Town Hall 9, which will be sad because I've been here for so long. I'm going to miss it. But I guess I still got a while. But my goal is to get all the DE done and then finish out walls, and hopefully I'll be quite proficient at Town Hall 9 attacks by then, and I'll be a nice asset in war. But so let's see how it worked out here. Golem over here. I wonder why I chose him. So I'm shooting from the hip here. Not a whole lot of thought goes into this, but I probably saw the queen and the clan castle and said, well, here's a good side to bust in from. And of course you don't have time to see the range of everything when you're doing these attacks, but you can kind of judge that if you move in this direction, eventually if there's anything in the clan castle, you'll get it. So golem comes down, wizards behind it to start the funnel. 1, 2, 3. Giant. 1, 2, 3. Wizards behind here. Wish I'd taken that guy out, but it's a wide enough funnel, it doesn't matter. Wall breakers come down, bust in, and then out comes the fresh golem and the queen right behind him. And then in come the Valks. And the Valks are going to come screaming past the golem. And that's just what they're going to do. And that is the downside of this strategy, is you have to take 1 less Valkyrie with you. So drop a rage to help them get through all that high hit point stuff. Drop a heal spell because they're taking a lot of heat. They're going to need it. My original golem, he's taking a beating. He doesn't have much left on him. And here's where I messed up. It's hard to see where the Valks are, but I dropped the heal spell there. I should have dropped it there. There's more Valks there. But I got a fresh golem over here, doing some nice tanking, so I dropped some hogs over here. A lot of base left, though. I might could have been a little more patient on that. But it all worked out at the end. So I dropped the rest of my hogs. Golem's doing a nice job taking out that spring trap for me. Final heal comes down to try to keep these hogs going. Wish I had taken out at least one more wizard tower before I did that. And the golem takes out that giant bomb, thankfully. And unfortunately, my hoggies hit a spring trap. I lose half of what I have left, and now there's just not enough to take that out. But I've got this golem who's still at pretty darn full health. I've got a wizard in the bank. I've still got a queen with her ability. So even though I don't have a king, it looks like I'm going to pull this one out, as long as I'm judicious with what I do. So I'm going to wait for this guy to pop, poop, and now I'm going to immediately drop a wizard to take out that archer tower. I drop a wall breaker just because I had it. It seemed like fun, good idea to do. And now my tanking's gone, but I still got that queen. So I've got just enough to come in, wait for it, be very patient on that ability. Pop the ability. Come on, there we go. Take out the last few defenses. And because that golem had so much health left, he was able to tank for those wizards, get out just enough of the defenses that I could finish off this base. And it's not a great anti-3-star base. It's sort of a modified four corners base, so they're not the most powerful base you'll run into. But it worked rather well. So I'll give that another shot or two. We'll see how much I actually like that golem. We'll see how well it'll work or not golem, how much I like that giant. Maybe I'll tinker with the composition a little bit. I feel like I need more wizards with this composition because that giant's not going to be alive nearly as long as that golem. So if I want to get the funnel established, I'll need to rip through things pretty quick. But we'll see how this works. When I can't take out stuff with minions, maybe it's a good idea. And that's all I got for today. Do you guys want to hear the theme song again? What was I doing? Oh, yeah. All right, that's it. You guys are crazy. I'll talk to you later. Bye.